brains.
And I'm the brawn.
So what's your name? Yullbrenna.
Ah, fresh meat.
Alright, hey everybody, Yullbrenna here with another Ability Arena gameplay video. This time we're going to be playing Alchemist, which is the economy god. Alright, so first off, before we start, really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. Really helps the channel grow. It costs nothing. All you gotta do is hit that subscribe button and you'll be able to subscribe to my channel. Again, about 70% of you aren't subscribed to the channel, so I know there's a lot of you out there. Really appreciate it if you could hit that. Thank you. So on to the game. So with Alchemist, there's two main things that are happening. First off, the main thing is that your gold does not reset every round, so you don't have to spend it every single time. And then with the amount of gold that you save, you'll get one additional gold. So essentially every 10 gold saved at the first shop, you'll get one additional gold on that next round. The downside, of course, is if you lose 3 times in a row, you're going to take 15% of your current health and damage. So essentially if you lose the first 3 rounds, you're going to be down to about 150 health right away. So I've already lost the first 2 rounds. That's why I bought a bunch of spells and I didn't bother saving up any gold. I made sure I got Fury Swipes, I got Spirit Siphon, I got spells that would win me the round because I needed to, I didn't want to take that extra damage. And that is one of the key things about Alchemist is you're gonna lose rounds as you're saving because you're not going to be having as high of spells as other people, but you need to balance that with saving gold and taking advantage of the god, and then buying spells and making sure you're winning those early rounds and making sure you're not losing 3 times in a row, because those are the devastating losses that will get you an inevitable 8th place. So as I talked about earlier, I've been getting a lot of high value spells. Especially early in the game. I find Spirit Siphon to be a very good early game spell. Fury Swipes, of course, is good as well. And then on Warlock, I grabbed Laser, which I find to be very good because there's a lot of auto attack damage. Laser helps prevent that, of course. So just, again, early game spells that I like, that'll help me stabilize. I'm not really worried about saving up right now. You can see I really haven't saved much at all. I'm still focused on getting the right spells into play, and I'll worry about my economy in the mid game. So the Fury Swipes is coming through along with Spirit Siphon. My Wraith King has a good amount of survivability right now. Don't like many of these options. I think Legion Commander, she has a good mana pool, so I'll go ahead and pick her up. Put her in the front line so my Wraith King doesn't die immediately. Unfortunately, my Warlock got kind of blown up, so this is a lost round. But I didn't save any gold, so I'm getting my first 2 extra gold. I like the build on Warlock. I was having some mana issues, but then Mystic Flare pops up. That's a great spell. Again, wanted some early game spells and was kind of buying out again. I don't want to lose 3 in a row. I find Unleash, another great early game spell, and Chain Frost as well. So I'm gonna look into picking those up too. Alchemist also scales with shop level, so as you level up your shop, you need to save less and less gold to get that extra gold. So I did want to level up shop to at least level 4. I've lost twice in a row now, so I definitely don't want to lose this next round, so I'm gonna get Unleash and pick up some other spells because I can't afford to lose 3 in a row. So hopefully with the lifesteal and Fury Swipes, Wraith King can do some serious damage, along with following it up with the Warlock. So you can see it's really nice with Alchemist. I just don't need to spend out right there. I didn't like any of the other spells, no need to reroll. And as we enter the mid game, it's probably a good idea that I start saving and, again, just don't lose 3 in a row, cause some major damages. So I think I will go with Draw Ranger here, and that'll be my Unleash build. And that one looks pretty much set. So Wraith King, I've got the Chain Frost, I might as well put in some more damage added into it, especially at level 3, that should work out really nicely. Just rerolling an extra little bit, find some spells. I was thinking about doing a Summons build, and Spirit Link popped up, so I'll go ahead and grab that, and I'll wait for now. I get off the Chain Frost, which gets some good bounces, so it looks like I'm going to win this round. And I've got a decent amount of gold saved up, but I definitely want to keep it going. So looking at the gold that I'm going to save versus if I level up shop, there's really not too much of a difference here. I've got 56 gold. Might as well max out shop right now. I'm going to save 1-2 extra gold if I level up, so I might as well go max shop here. Got 40 in the bank, that's not too bad. Doing pretty well. Fury Swipes plus Unleash is kind of carrying me early. And the Chain Frost level 3 actually helped out a lot. So that's the key to Alchemist, is finding those spells that are going to carry you in the mid game and make sure you're not losing every single round while you save up. So I've got 63 saved up. This is sometimes if I'm playing a modest and not as aggressive Alchemist build, I try to stay anywhere from 50 to 100 gold. But I'm going to go ahead and save a little bit more here. Chain Frost does really well on that front line. Hopefully I can kill this back line. And there's the power of laser. That's why I pick it up. Just went out on this round. Very nice. So my last build, I did say I wanted to do that Summons build, so I like Arc Warden for that. There's Vampiric Spirit, classic combo with Spirit Link. You've seen me do it in the past, and with the Summons, and I'll wait for a final Summons on that one. Still keeping it, I'm winning some rounds, so I might as well be greedy and save some more. This guy's front line is a little bit tankier than mine, and losing out. This is naturally going to happen in the mid game. I don't have a lot. I don't have a lot of spell points compared to other people. You can see people are already getting GABENS, and I don't have much right there. Picking up spells that I like. I liked the Inner Beast. That'll combo well with my Summons build. And, you know, I just decided I do want to spend a little bit. Got a lot of gold. And I stay at 60, so I'll get a perfect 10 going in. This guy's build is totally bunched up, so Chain Frost does serious work. This one should be an easy one. Saw a couple spells that I like, so I get those, but do I need to spend more? Again, I like to stay anywhere from 50 to 100. I'm at a good amount, just one. The only thing is, you know, I'll switch it up. I'll go with the bounce build, which is Paralyzing Cast plus Chain Frost. I really like that combo, and I'll put it in play. Bounce build does work. He tops the charts, and I'm looking good. So I've won a few rounds. I really haven't been losing too much. I'm actually in the top 3. So, you know, Alchemist is a greedy build, but I might as well be even greedier. Keeping some spells on my bench because I do like Lucent Beam, I do like Overcharge. So we'll see what pops, but the builds in place are doing really well right now, especially for an Alchemist build. So picking up Parasma, since it's more of an intelligence item, I go ahead and throw it on the Arc Warden. Those spells aren't showing up, so I'll go ahead and sell that. I like the bounce build. It's going really well right now, so I think Legion Commander is pretty much set. And that bounce build is topping the charts right now. It's just, it seems so simple, but it's pretty underrated. A lot of people just overlook it. Someone was asking me if I was going to upload this one. I had been a while since I did an Alchemist game, and I really wanted to make the right one, so it just happened to pop up, so I decided to upload this one. So a lot of damage. You can see almost all my units are contributing right now. And I'm just going to be even greedier. I'm on a winning streak in 2nd place with Alchemist. I see no reason why I shouldn't just keep saving. And let's see how we can get this. So I'm having a little bit of trouble getting to this guy's back line. He's got Borrowed Time. He's got False Promise at a lot of time for his other units. Arc Warden's trying to do the best that he can, but 3-on-1, yeah, it's not going to happen. So I've saved up almost 300 gold. Thinking what I could do, I could probably save a little bit more. But I got really low levels on a lot of my guys, so I think it's time to do a little bit of spending. I still have plenty of gold, so I don't think it's too big of an issue if I'm selling. And with Alchemist, because you're buying so many spells, it's actually a good idea to play pretty wide, so when they pop up, you can grab a ball. So you can see I'm playing pretty wide here. I've only got a few. Wraith King and Legion Commander are my only ones that don't have 4 spells at the moment. Spent down to about 100 gold there, a little bit less. Hopefully that'll stabilize after the loss. Looks like back to winning ways. Warlock actually doing a lot of more damage now that I got Lightning Bolt up to level 6. Got his spells up quite a bit, so he's doing really well. It's a really good build. Phylactery on it too. Here's the same build with False Promise and Borrowed Time. Again, really tough to get through that front line, but I think with the increased damage and spells that I had, I was able to do it. So I'm up at getting 46 gold on the round, so huge amount. Looking like another spend round. See if I can spend that much in that round. I'm stabilizing around 200 to 300 gold right now. This is really good. I'm also in a really good position because I played the early game pretty well, so that helps me be a little bit greedier. And I've got my first game into the game, and hopefully plenty more to go. Looking at the rest of the builds, looks like a lot of my spells are pretty uncontested. I don't see a lot of my spells in other people's builds, so should be good. I also pick up Rage because I've noticed the top player is an Ogre player, and having that spell immunity could be pretty crucial. So first place, winning streak. This is, might as well let the greed roll. Let's see how far we can get the gold. This guy does get to my back line. Summons build gets broken, so I just lose out on that. And I just barely lost. So that guy's on a winning streak, so kind of makes sense. I think after saving a lot, over 400 gold here, let's go ahead and spend some. Finding a lot of spells, getting a lot to super right here. It's pretty helpful, but there we go. We got a good Gaben, Vampiric Spirit, great Gaben. Anytime those skeletons die, they're going to respawn and stun the opponent. So that's just a lot of CC and stuns that cause problems in this game. So really like that build. I don't go Spirit Link past 6, even though I like going for the Gabens. You're supposed to go for the Gabens with Alchemist. Leaving it at 6, I want the range to carry. I don't have to go into melee. So this guy's killing a lot of the skeletons, so I'm stunning him a lot. But again, he did a lot of damage with magic that is causing some serious problems. So I definitely need to get spell immunity in this one for sure. So I'm going to go ahead, might as well be greedy, get Refresh Orb. Phylactery will go in Legion Commander. Legion Commander has been a lot of the time my top damage dealer with the bounce build. So I'm going to give him, or give her the Rage, so to make sure she gets off her combo. And then Refresher, Warlock doesn't actually have the greatest mana pool, so hopefully he can get most of his spells off. But I do have Chakra Magic just in case, and he'll cast that twice, so hopefully I'll have the mana to do the full combo. You can see cast Refresher completely out of mana, so a little tough putting it on Warlock. And looks like our Arc Warden is going to be able to pull this out. Yeah. 3 Gabens on him, and Spirit Link again is not going to Gaben because I don't want to go in melee form. So that worked out really well. Getting the Gabens in time, but it's kind of time to start spending here. Get everything to Gaben. You know, it's the top 2. Gotta roll. Let's go for it. Legion Commander almost Gabened out fully. Same with Warlock. Warlock is doing really well. I'm looking for the Gabens right now. A few of the spells, I don't mind staying at level 3 like Fury Swipes and Bash. Unleash, huge. Drow's pretty much at max right now. And Warlock looking really good too. So just got a lot of Gabens here. Let's see how I do. Pretty much gaining so much gold at the moment that I've got to roll in between rounds. Now I was at 400 gold at the start of this round. And I rolled, spent a bunch of gold, and I'm back to almost 400 gold. So you can see once you get to this amount of gold, you just are rolling the entire time. And that's why you want to have that wide bench, because you're going to be picking up every single spell. And I'm trying to get all my Gabens here before I go for any new spells. I grabbed the break because maybe there's a chance I get the break, and I'm just rolling so fast. Sometimes I'm missing spells here. Because I have so much gold, I don't even need to worry about re-rolling too fast. Missed there on Ice Path. Let's see if I can beat this guy. Getting the Refresher off, so I'm at least getting 2 Mystic Flares, and those are Gaben Mystic Flares off. But Warlock is running out of mana. Warlock and Legion Commander leading the way with so much magic damage. And it's time to get Ice Path to Gaben. It looks like Wraith King may be, even though he's almost fully Gaben, he's kind of the sacrificial lamb here. He does have a lot of stuns, a lot of survivability, but I do really want to get the Legion Commander build off. I could put Rage if I wanted, on the Wraith King, that way to make sure he gets his combo off. But I don't think I will. Let's see. I fully get Wraith King to get to all his GABENS. Pretty much gabened out everything I wanted to, except for Furious Swipes and Spirit Link. See if I can finish this off. With over 200 gold left in the bank. Is our spirits eventually going to go down there? And Warlock finishes him off. Alright, thanks for watching. That was one of the greediest games I've played with Alchemist. Hopefully you've learned a few things. And again, hope you liked it. I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.